Analysis now from Osama Nazzal. He's a Palestinian affairs analyst and joins me live from the city of Jenin in the occupied West Bank. It's really good to see you, Osama. Now, these U.S.-Israeli aid centers have proven to be a death trap for Palestinians that are seeking aid. What are your thoughts on the Israeli army saying that they're going to open more of them?
So they are going to open more death points or death traps, as they are called by the Palestinian people here and in Gaza. So this is really a stain on the forehead of the American administration officials and the Israeli occupation government and the Israelis, all who keep silent on the carnage and the massacres that their government is committing against the impoverished and enclosed or besieged Gaza Strip in the name of all the Israeli people and even beyond that. This American and Israeli deploy, this American-Israeli machination against the Palestinian people has one aim. It is to lure the Palestinians to these humanitarian aid points, as they are called by them, and kill them there in order to reveal to the Palestinian citizens of Gaza that they have no alternative and no substitute. Either you agree to leave Gaza, or you starve to death, or you come to get some food and you get killed there by the Israeli occupation forces, who enjoy having American arms and American weapons all the time. So it is Gaza doomsday. It is Gaza hell on earth. Really, the humanitarian situation is unbearable, and we can't imagine how the international governments, including the Arab and the Western governments, have this kind of patience and this kind of waiting that people, children, women, elderly are starving, are murdered, are mutilated into pieces, and they say nothing, allowing Israel to enjoy murdering more and more Palestinians every day.
I think it's important to underline the fact that no aid has been sent to the northern parts of the Gaza Strip, and experts believe the U.S. and Israel are opening aid points in Rafah to push the population back to the south, saying that this is part of their ethnic cleansing campaign.
Yeah, there is no benefit from such aid points, because, as I said before, they are the traps for the Palestinians, whether in the southern part of Gaza or the north, as Israel and the American administration agree now that Netanyahu's agenda is to be implemented. That is to see no Palestinian citizen in Gaza. So they leave no options for the Palestinians in Gaza or in Palestine in general. Either you face death, or you agree to the conditions and to the terms of the Israeli occupation government, which is to package your bags, if you have any bags now, and leave your home and your land. In Gaza, there is no way for life now. No water, no hospitals, no means of life at all. Really, it is even worse than the hell on earth. And what's happening to the Palestinian people in Gaza has never happened to any nation on a planet. Even during the First World War and the Second World War, and all the conflicts and wars we hear of and we read about, we have never seen or imagined a suffering or a catastrophe like what the Palestinian people have in Gaza. So this is the ideology of Zionism. That is, Israel has the right to live while others have no right to live. And the only option they have, either to starve, get bombed, or to leave their homeland.
The U.S. Has been pressuring for a ceasefire deal to be reached between the two sides. We do know that indirect talks are currently underway. But they're saying the ball is now in Hamas's court. Talk to us a bit about the terms that Hamas has on the table and how soon we can witness a deal between the two sides.
You may have heard that the massacres committed yesterday and being committed today by the Israeli occupation against our people in Gaza are called Witkoff massacres by the Palestinians because of the unlimited support that this man and his administration are providing for the Israeli prime minister and other war criminals in Israel who have enjoyment and the pleasure in killing Palestinian children and women. As we see that Israel does not have a war against Hamas or against a political or any military group in Gaza. Its war is against women, it is against children, it is against the elderly who have no food, who have no medicine, who have nothing to survive. Now, Witkoff is adopting the Israeli view that a temporary ceasefire, 60 days, only to get the Israeli captives and all that they care about, but they don't care about millions of Palestinians being murdered every day. And after the end of this ceasefire period, the 60 days, then Israel would resume murdering more and more Palestinians to achieve its ultimate goal,
Mhm.
which is Gaza, Palestine, without its indigenous people, without the Palestinians. So the Palestinian demand is very simple, that we need a guarantee that this war would not resume after 60 days,
Right.
something that the Americans refused to guarantee, which is an indicator of their real intentions. Just take back the captives and resume killing the Palestinians.
Osama Nazzal, it's always a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for joining us.